Well, Brad stole my intro, so ta-da! Here I am. Thanks for that, buddy. You should have checked in before I made the video. Um, but bravo, golf clap, well done. I like your style, Mr. Greg. So this is me, the commish, with your weekly roundup. Start right off. My game of the week, the one that I thought was going to be the best game out of all of the games, turned out being the shittiest. Gentlemen, the shittiest. We had the past two champs, Anthony and Tom, playing each other in a regular season matchup. The two probably best teams in the league at the time. Figured it was going to be like a 175 to 178 showdown. Instead, we got 94 to 7. Ant over Tom. Ant, you had -1 points from Jay Cutler and 6 from Adrian Peterson. That's 5 from your quarterback and your number one running back. How you won, I don't know, but it probably has something to do with the fact that you had 52 points. 52 from your 3 wide receivers. Tom, lowest score of the week, buddy. That means every team would have beaten you, even Shaq. Your quarterback, your running back, 2 wide receivers, and a kicker totaled to 16 points. Now, I'm willing to give you a benefit of the doubt here because I took a gander at your old bench, and them gentlemen riding the pine, lots of injuries, a lot of problems. That banged up squad of yours better get healthy soon, or you might be in for some more poor scores. Like I said, you never really get too far betting against Tom Gregg, but the squad's looking thin, pal. Don't know what to tell you. Next match, Jordan over Shekatong. Oh, Shekton, buddy. If you had stuck to your guns, like I told you a couple weeks ago, and played a Redskins lineup, you would have had Roy Halou in as your second running back. He scored 23 points. Instead, you had Bilal Pyle, who scored 3. That would have gained you a net of 20 more points, and you would have won by 20 points. So you fucked yourself by not sticking with your own kind of thing. I see you picked up Halou on the waivers, so hopefully it'll come around for you. But goddamn, buddy, I thought this was it. I thought you were going to get it, but guess not. Should have just kept the faith, my friend. Jordan, Eric Decker and Andrew Luck save your ass. 60 points. That's 52% of your team's total points on 2 players. And Manning didn't even have that great of a game compared to what he's been doing. I mean, 31 points ain't bad. But, yeah, so you should probably write a thank you note to each one of those guys. Or Andrew Luck, you know what I'm talking about, Peyton Manning. Fuck, dumbass. Sorry. But Eric Decker, Andrew Luck, they saved your ass. You should be writing thank you letters. Hopefully Eric Decker's smoking hot wife will read it and maybe want to give me a little, on the side because she's pretty fucking hot. Sharp over Birdman, 119 to 104. Sharp, you had 4 players, 4 that scored exactly 10 points. Let's also not forget that you put Aaron Rodgers up formally on the auction block, and then the motherfucker scored you 26 points. That was 6th best out of all NFL quarterbacks, 4th out of starters in the Big Dick Bandits. I don't know if you're rethinking that or if you're still got him up on the block, but he kind of repaid you, so maybe keep the faith. I don't know. You ain't get nothing from me because I fucking hate the motherfucker. So, yeah, that's about that. Birdman, -1 points from the Lions defense. You also had a quiet day at wide receiver. All 3 of them totaled 33 points. To put that in perspective, that's, I'm pretty sure, less than Chris Johnson had by himself. So, finally, your weak-ass lineup managed to lose a game. How you're winning, I still don't understand, but fucking A. All right, so get your shit together, man, because luck's got to run out at some point. You would think, maybe. Brad, you beat Zach 142 to 87. That's the second largest gap that anybody has had over another team that isn't Sheck. There's been some monstrous victories over Sheckton's Redskins, but when you compare it to any other team, that's the second worst beatdown, Zach. Your team is rough, dude. You only had 4 players in double digits, and none of your players scored more than 15 points. None. Again, 0.0 of your players scored over 15 points. I ain't going to cut it, pal. You got to get some shit working because your team is not looking good at all. Brad, you had 4 players score over 20 points. 3 of them in single digits. You kind of had this up and down day. One side was really awesome. One side was kind of shitty. You had 1 point from Arian Foster and 0 from your kicker. So of those 3 players in single digits, 2 of them together combined for 1 point. So that means your other 4 players went bananas. And finally, that means we come to none other than our Beer of the Week game. Me over J-Ball. Yeah. Trying to keep up with the Gregs. I don't think I got it, but hope you guys like my style. My sleeveless dress shirt, but you didn't see that coming. Kind of look like a male stripper right about now, but these are the sacrifices you make to look like a dumbass on the internet. It's not like anybody will ever see it. Anyway, I win, motherfuckers, so I can wear whatever I want. I might even loosen this tie, because that's how fucking good I was this week. 148 to 138, Beer of the Week winner. And since I'm so good, I'm not going to celebrate with beer. I'm going to celebrate with this beautiful bottle, a small batch Kentucky bourbon. Oh, God, that's so fucking good. Feels good to win, gentlemen. Now, J-Ball, I don't mean to gloat over you. You scored 138 points this week. That was your highest score of the season. So again, referring back to the fact that you are the unluckiest motherfucker that we have ever seen in this league, you score your season best. And you would have beaten anybody but me or Brad. Yet you lost. So I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just referencing the fact that you just are fucking unlucky as hell, dude. 9 points from Tom Brady. That dude is just kind of just fucking ramming it balls deep in your asshole on that one. That sucks, bro. I kind of feel bad. You would have beat everybody but me and Brad. I said it once. I'll say it again. But you drew me, buddy, and sometimes it's tough to play probably the hottest team in the league right now. I only had 2 players in the single digits, and I had 2 that scored over 30 points. And I am now the highest scoring team in the league right now, and I have won 4 straight. So, coming for you, you motherfuckers. Now, to be honest, Demaryius Thomas saved my ass on this one. I fell asleep thinking, like, fuck this, it's over, I'm going to lose, and I was getting kind of pissy. But, he pulled through, so, thank you, buddy. Now, I know you guys kind of complain, I spend a lot of time with myself, but fuck, I'm pretty good. So, we'll move on. Just remember, who won this week? This guy, Whiskey, me. That's all you need to know. But league fun facts. There are 6 teams right now. 6 that are divided by 2 games. All right. So the league is wide open. 4 teams making the playoffs, and 6 of those teams right now are all divided by 2 games. A win in any given week can set you apart from the rest of the pack. All right. Also, me, Anthony, Brad, probably Tom, and maybe Zach will break the 1,000-point barrier this week. Brad, Ant, me, locks. We're in on the 900s. As long as we don't score like 40 points, which would be a fucking disaster, we're in the thousands. Tom, he's probably going to make it there. Zach, it's going to be a stretch. He's going to have like a 140-point game. Not out of the question, but he might be there as well. There are only 4 more weeks of buys, so we're getting to the end of that bullshit, thank God. And so the league's moving on. We're about halfway through the season, and anything can happen. When you have 6 out of 10 teams all 2 games apart and fighting for 4 playoff spots, we got a long way to go, gentlemen, and I can't wait to kick your asses through the rest of these last couple weeks. This upcoming week, week 8, we have a fuck ton of great matchups. Even the shitty teams are in a great matchup. We have Sheck's winless Sheckskins at 0-7 playing the next worst team in the league, J-Ball's 1-5-1 team. After that, we have the 2-5 Zabella team versus the 3-3-1 Georgie Porgy Puddin' Pie team. 4-3 Chase versus 4-3 Tom. 5-2 Sharp versus 4-3 me. Both are division runners-up. And the coup de grace, the best game of this week by far, has to be Brad's 5-2 team versus Anthony's 6-1 team. It's the 2 division leaders going head-to-head. Brad, I'm rooting for you because if you beat Ant and I win, I'm going to jump the motherfucker in the standings and I'll be leading the division. So it's going to be awesome. I think all these games are going to be pretty tight and it's going to be exciting because everyone really matters. Whoever wins a matchup is going to get a really good advantage over the person they lost. It's going to be key. So keep an eye on it, gentlemen. Check your teams. I was looking around. A lot of bye week players still sitting on lineups. Got to be in there by Thursday, all right? Because games kick off tomorrow night. And when you watch this, it'll probably be tonight. Anyway, hope you enjoyed looking at my sexy arms. Watching me drink some beautiful whiskey. And I look forward to seeing you again, gentlemen, with another win under my belt, making it 5 straight. In the words of Booker T, 5-time winner.